Well, John, plenty to take from the Norwich game. How have the players reacted to it in training?
Yeah, it's been a good training week. I think we came in Monday morning and got ourselves dusted off, made sure that we had a look at the game, and it was a bit of a frustrating one really, because I think that we just took a bit too long to get going, and by the time we hit our straps and got ourselves into the game, it was just too little too late, which was really, like I said, it was frustration, I think was the word that we could probably use the most. I think we're going to regret the opportunity that we missed on Saturday, but ultimately we've got another really good chance coming up this weekend to put it right.
Is a faster start to the game something you'll be after at the weekend?
Not particularly away from home, but I didn't think we actually started the game too badly at the weekend. We started pretty well and had a couple of corners in succession at the Milton end, and then it was just a couple of really poor bits of defensive work from those set plays that undid us in the first half. And I think a bit more intensity and a bit more aggression in certain areas, and I think we'll really take the levels of performance up a notch.
Callum Lang obviously came off with an injury. What's the latest with him?
The news isn't terrible. We're looking at somewhere around the 6-week mark. Optimistically 4 to 6 weeks, pessimistically 6 to 8. So I think with injuries of that nature, we'll probably be looking at the heavier side of that. The positive side of that is that we thought at the time that it could have been sort of a 3-monther like it was last time. So we're pretty pleased on the whole.
How did the squad come out of the Norwich game? Any sort of other injury concerns? I mean, obviously Josh Murphy had his first game back. How did he sort of cope with that? Yeah,
he's fine. We brought him off out of precaution. Any other subs we made were tactical, so apart from Langy, so absolutely fine. No other injuries going into the weekend.
West Brom, new manager for them this season. What are you expecting from them?
Well, they have started the season very well. And I think that they have strengthened over the summer, having had a squad last year that I think was a playoff contender for the most part of the season, and probably count themselves a bit unlucky not to have finished slightly higher, particularly with the start that they had. So very, very competitive side. Ryan's come in, he's done brilliantly well. Obviously a coach who has spent a lot of time biding his time, working at a very, very big club to make sure that he does the right things and gets the right opportunity. And for everything we've seen so far, we've been really impressed with West Brom, so we expect a tough challenge.
And standard practice, of course, another away end, another away game, another sellout for the Pompey fans as well.
Yeah, and they're due a bit of a better one this time, so hopefully we can provide that.
And you've added Josh Knight to your squad. How pleased are you to bring him in?
Yeah, we're delighted. Josh is a player that we've tracked for a long time. Obviously, being a player, we've obviously brought him over from Hanover, but he is a player that's played in the leagues here for a long, long time, and especially in that season where Peterborough were excellent. They were absolutely outstanding, I thought, and unlucky not to go up. He was one of the outstanding players and one of the shining lights in that season. So, he really caught our eye, I think, in that 23-24 campaign. Deservedly got his move off the back of that, and we feel really fortunate to have brought him in. And he's got a lot of experience. I think bringing in a player that's 27, has played abroad, knows the league, and has got a lot of qualities that we look for in centre halves.
You mentioned about wanting to give Pompey fans a better trip to the Hawthorns this time. What do you need to see from your side in order to do that?
I think we need to be sensible in terms of how we approach the game. We certainly need to make sure that we do the basics well. I think whenever you go away from home, the first and most important thing is to try and keep a clean sheet and stay very, very solid at the back, and then see what we can produce off the back of that. And I think we're a much better side this year in terms of how we're set up and how we're ready to attack sides, so I'm looking forward to it.